everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What is up?
What up, boys? How's it going?
Not much. How's it going? Not much.
How's it going? Not much.
Yeah.
How about that season 8 of Young Sheldon?
Yeah, just FYI, anyone that's commenting on our Spotify, we know there's not a season 8 of Young Sheldon, and I don't know why you guys keep talking about it.
Here's the thing. I don't think we said it. Two different people in the comments say season 8 is sad as hell.
Oh, okay. So they were
And then
to the
people are
comments.
responding to that like, wait, what?
Actually, okay, let's
The lost season.
all right, let's stoke the fire. There is a season 8 of Young Sheldon.
We've seen it.
And we've seen it, and you're
So
not allowed
good.
to see it.
Literally two different people. Amanda Purchase. This was 24 weeks ago. Said it once, and then a person replied, wait, what? Where?
Yeah. People are just like, there's another season? Give me it.
I love when people like reply to other people on forums or comment sections sometimes because it's just like, this is the most easily Googleable thing you need.
Yeah. And then 39 weeks ago, it's so sad. Season 8 is sad as hell. What do you mean? It's only 7 seasons. Wait, there's a season 8? Season 8 hasn't come out. Only season 7. That's Monkey Gamer 3 weeks ago.
Fucking Monkey Gamer.
Monkey Gamer.
He's just real big, like, super monkey ball guy? Or, like,
Man.
Monkey Gamers all in the dude. Super Monkey Ball
Who
rocks
isn't,
though.
you know? Monkey Ball is pretty fun.
I've only, like, tried to watch some, like, speed runs of that and was going to barf, so I stopped.
I have it on.
Oh, sure.
I have it on the GameCube that's like 2 feet away from you. If
Yeah.
you want to stop recording the podcast tonight and just start up some Monkey Ball.
It's a fun
Fire
concept.
it up.
You're just in a ball running through stuff.
Great party game.
Great party game?
Let me introduce you to Gon. He's a beast.
That's a monkey?
That's a monkey within a ball. Yeah.
I didn't know there were different monkeys.
monkey.
Yeah,
in a ball.
yeah. You get to pick your character.
Ooh.
Oh, now you're in.
yeah. No. Personalized? Hell yeah. I'm going to pick my monkey?
Gotta pick your monkey, man.
Is there a monkey with attitude?
Maybe that's Chi-Chi.
Oh, okay.
I don't actually know if is there a Chi-Chi? I really think there's like
Make up a monkey?
When I was a child, I got really into Donkey Kong Country.
Nice.
And specifically with the introduction of Diddy Kong as like a
Yes.
video game character, because he's just like, there's Donkey Kong, who's like your classic video game character, and like, you know, he wears a tie.
Everybody
but then there's
knows Donkey Kong.
Diddy Kong that wears like
the little nephew.
yeah, he wears like a baseball cap, and he's got a T-shirt. He's got a little tum. He's very like Bart Simpson, like
Monkey?
yeah, he's
Monkey
the
farm.
Bart Simpson of monkeys, and he's just like, oh yeah, this is the guy.
Oh, what a great game.
Is Cranky Kong in that one?
Yeah, Cranky's in it.
He's like the Abe Simpson of.
It's very Simpsons coded, huh?
Huh.
I mean, guys,
So
I guess
is
there isn't.
Donkey Kong Homer?
I guess so. I mean, there's no like Lisa or Marge or anything.
Well, there's a girl. What's
yeah,
the girl?
Dixie Kong.
Yeah.
But she's not like.
She doesn't have a saxophone.
Yeah, she doesn't play sax. I mean, she plays guitar.
Oh my God, she's Lisa.
But she's also like Bart coded. She's not like the like bookish one. She's also like, I'm fucking cool. I got like long blonde hair that I swing around and I play electric guitar.
Which one's the Millhouse? Who's the Millhouse ape?
Luigi.
Monkey Luigi.
I don't know. They're all cool because then they got Funky Kong, and he like has like a flying surfboard, and then there's Candy Kong, who's just like sex appeal in a game for children.
And Monkey? Wait, this
And
is
also
all
Monkey?
This is all in country?
Yeah, this is all in country. Well, Dixie's in Donkey Kong Country too, but those other Kongs I mentioned, they're all in country. Yeah.
Huh, wild.
So we'll do that. Should I just switch gears and we'll do that show today?
There's
a show. There's a show.
Oh, really?
Holy
Yeah.
hell.
We got that in the
Of
back
course there
pocket
is.
too.
Wow. How many? Wow. I remember a time where Joe could not bring shows. He was scrambling for
ideas.
shows. Now he's got them in the chamber loaded.
Yeah, now he's brought a show today, and also he has one in his back pocket.
Yeah, back
ready to
pocket.
go.
Let's say back pocket.
If that's the show we're not going with, I have no idea what we're going with today. Is it 9/11 related?
Do we have a?
We're recording that. Hold on. We're recording this on 9/11. Never forget.
Here's the thing, though.
I might have forgot because I'll be honest. I don't think I thought I was like, oh, it's 9/11 today.
You forgot?
Well,
Jesus Christ!
I said it might have.
I
Clearly, I
cannot
didn't.
believe it.
We're on. It's still 9/11, and I
First time in 24 years you forgot.
You said you would never.
You promised.
I never promised shit.
Whoa.
They told me to never forget, and I said I'll do my best.
There's like 6 years of this podcast of you shitting on me about 9/11 that I'm pretty sure you promised you would never forget in one of those.
Every single year, we make sure to record on 9/11 just so I can be like, damn it, Jimmy, don't you remember? And today I forgot.
It's 9/11 month. Technically, though, the show that I did pick, technically 9/11 related.
Yeah, I knew it.
Not on purpose.
Man. Okay, so it's in New York.
I mean, is there any business to get into?
Not necessarily.
Probably
Okay.
tell people what the show's about. Is
Oh,
that a
yeah.
thing?
I guess.
The business is, hey, Joe, what is this podcast about for anybody that forgot 9/11?
Oh, geez. Each week we take a TV show and we review it based on its beginning and endings by watching the first episode, reviewing that, and then trying to make predictions for what we think is going to happen in the last episode, watch that last episode, and then review it, score our points, all group hug, and then high five, and then we stand tall against terrorism or something.
Wow.
Are we watching James Spader's Blacklist today?
No, we're not, but
Oh,
it is a
man.
show that is based in New York. You're right, Jimmy, and ended in a disaster of sorts. Or at least so I've read.
Like 2 towers fell down?
No.
Yeah, how
don't
deep a
think so.
disaster are we talking?
Here's the thing. I heard that the finale was a disaster, and then I decided to not read more because I was just like, we'll just do this on the show, and,
Yeah.
and I won't know anything. Years ago, we did Sex in the City.
Uh-oh.
I do not where we're going.
Okay.
Yeah, we did Sex in the City, and then they did 2 movies afterwards, and then they also did like a prequel spinoff called The Carrie Diaries, which is like the main character like in her teens or something. But then they did like I don't know if you call it like a reboot or a revival, but it's like a continuation with the original cast minus some people, but like years later. And every time I try to Google this show, I keep forgetting what the show is called because it has a dumbass name. It's called And Just Like That.
Oh, yeah, because she used to say that.
Yeah.
The Carrie Bradshaw character.
Carrie Bradshaw, that's her
What's her horse face name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
There's a Family Guy joke
know.
about. Okay.
I know. Jimmy's not
It's
an
a
awful
reference.
person. It's a reference to a comedy, but it was still funny.
We'll bleep that out.
You knew who I was talking about because
Oh,
of
I
the joke.
100% knew who you were talking about.
Because of the reference. Okay.
She drives like a
Sarah Jessica
a Woody station wagon, according to comedians in
In
cars
the-
getting coffee with Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh.
Oh,
She was
like
on
wood
that?
panels on the side.
Yeah, she had like a station wagon.
That's fun. Yeah, it's called And Just Like That, which
Is that what we're watching today?
yes.
Okay.
The show for
Is
today
it
is called.
is it ... and just like that?
It's And Just Like That ...
fucking hell. Okay.
Because that's how it starts. Is like she says, and just like that, I am moving to New York or whatever, right?
Yep.
Which is a thing that like I've clocked as a maybe not a millennial thing, but maybe like elder millennial, early Gen X thing that like I used to see a lot on 10, 15 years ago when I was on Facebook. There's a lot of like certain types of people of that age who would like make posts and be like, and just like that, I'm done with college, or like, and just like that, I like my kids are now 5 years old and starting school, and like it became just like part of certain people's vernacular. And just like, where did this come from? Why do people saying and just like that? And it's like, oh shit, it's a Sex in the City thing, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it was a hugely popular show.
Yeah. So Sex in the City ran 98 to 2004, and then this show, and just like that, was produced for HBO Max, and ran from December 2021 to August 2025. 3 seasons. When it premiered, it was one of like the big like HBO Max, like trying to get content, trying to get people to sign up, and like it was like a hit for them in that way.
And so is this after Sex and the City?
Mm-hmm.
Like it officially is after. It's not like a prequel or anything like
Right.
that.
And like,
It's-
like, yeah, present day, like it's, 20 years after the events of Sex in the City,
okay.
which I guess there were the movies in between. So like we're
Mhm.
missing that context, but whatever.
Yeah. I've only seen the first and the last of Sex and the
So
City.
yeah, same.
So this will be interesting. God, was it fucking? It's Wayne's World, the Mr. Big that they try to get the guy in the car. Was there a Mr. Big in Sex and the City or what?
Yeah, I
what
think
was
something
that
like
guy's
that.
the
name?
main guy is Mr. Big. Did she end up with Mr. Big or something?
I feel like people were Team Mr. Big
I
or
don't-
Team Other Thing.
Oh yeah. Chris Noth as Mr. Big. So
Okay.
Mr. Big is the thing. So is that the name of the guy in Wayne's World too?
I have no idea what you're talking
The-
Are
about.
you saying Wayne's World also or Wayne's World 2?
Wayne's World also.
Good.
In Wayne's World, they're trying to get the attention of the music producer, who I thought was also named Mr. Big, so they can get Cassandra's band to get signed. And then they go to Wayne's basement and they're like, they play the show or whatever, and they try to like, Garth tries to triangulate the satellites or some shit. And I'm like, is that Mr. Big? But
in reading the Sex and the City Wikipedia, it looks like it's not Mr. Big, it's just Big. They just call him Big.
well, I mean, on the Wikipedia, it literally says that guy, whoever just said, Chris Noth as Mr. Big.
Oh, okay.
So this is Wikipedia. It's open source.
I mean,
so it
I'm
could be a
also
lie.
reading Wikipedia, so who the fucking knows?
So wait, we're both reading Wikipedia and getting two different answers?
I'm reading like the description of the finale of Sex and the City. It's like she receives a phone call from Big.
Okay, she gets a phone call. Did that guy like bring her a spaghetti basket or something? I'm trying to remember what the fuck happened in the last episode of Sex and the City.
I don't know. Concludes with the 4 women reunited in New York City and Carrie receiving a phone call from Big, telling her that his Napa house is up for sale and he's headed back to New York.
Oh, good for her. So what do we think in this
That's
one?
the finale of Sex and the City?
Yeah.
So what do we think? Like she's not married to him at all?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, and just
I
completely
mean, that
leave
probably happened in the movies, right? Like some drama.
I guess, yeah. Uh-huh.
There's got to be some in my mind. I think it would. Man, I don't know. I think it would be boring if we started this show and like Carrie is like married with children and like everything's cool. So like she's probably has kids. They all probably have kids now. It's 20 years later. Of course they have kids.
I don't know. Have
Yeah,
you seen? You
I would be
clearly haven't
surprised.
seen Sex and the City.
Well, but 20 years later, like like probably like the one that like likes to like have all the sex probably has kids or something like that. For some reason. And she's like,
There's definitely kids involved, but
Well,
I
yeah.
think maybe one of them has kids.
what are
that's
all these
in
ladies'
Sex
names?
and the
to-
City?
about-
Carrie Miranda is.
Carrie is the main one, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
she's like the Leonardo.
Yep.
And then there's Miranda.
Oh
is,
no!
is Miranda Cynthia Nixon?
Miranda?
Jesus Christ. I feel like the fucking
Cynthia.
fans of this show are just going to.
Oh
Yes,
yes,
up.
Miranda is Cynthia Nixon. Yeah.
Okay. And so, is she like the Raph? Like she's
How
like
often does
17
how
and
often
shit,
does
right?
she
Is it
say
because she's
shit?
kind of a redhead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's the Raph.
I think she's probably the Raph. Because then there's Kim Cattrall, who's
Clearly Michelangelo.
Michelangelo, because she's like the fun one.
What's her-
She's very
What's
sex
her
positive.
what's her character's name?
Ooh.
Samantha. That's
Sam-
Samantha.
Samantha? Yeah.
Samantha's the sex one.
Yes, she has the sex.
I'm just saying that so I know who's who.
Mhm.
She's
Samantha
the
is
sex
the
one.
dirty whore.
Okay, she's the one that she's the
Hey,
one.
we're
that-
sex positive here.
I'm telling you right now, Samantha
Yeah,
is
not
the
in,
one.
like a bad way.
Samantha's the one in this episode that has like 3 kids and like is
What?
married and cool.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
What?
The one thing I do know about this show is that like Kim Cattrall and like Sarah Jessica Parker like had some sort of falling out, and it's like Kim Cattrall is like not involved in the show.
She's not in this show.
Yeah.
Well, they could say it. They could say
Sure.
she's not in the show because she's
Yeah.
got kids.
Yeah, she's got kids. She's not
Peter
fun now.
Pan's got kids.
And then the last one is Kristen Davis as I'm trying to find her name here now. Charlotte.
And does she work
So
as the Donatello?
So then she's Donnie by default.
Does she use a bow staff in this show?
I'm trying to think. Here's the thing. As a kid, I always kind of like Leo and Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
Their characters to me were like not different enough.
Yeah, not well defined enough. Yeah, maybe.
So like maybe in that way it doesn't matter. Maybe like Charlotte just is Donnie and that's fine.
I think
He's kind of like sciencey, isn't he, or what?
Yes,
What were
he
you
does
gonna say?
machines.
Okay.
He's kind of the nerd. I think the key difference
Charlotte's pretty
between
nerdy.
Leo and Donnie, if I can do some like pop psychology here, is that I think Donnie's more introverted and Leo is more extroverted.
Okay.
They're both trying to do what's best for the team, but
Sure.
Donnie is more trying to like build things for the team that they can use, and Leo
Yeah.
is more trying to just like make sure
What's
everybody has
action?
what they need and we're all on the same page.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought of Leo more as like the leader of the crew.
Yes, that's his thing, is he's the leader.
Yeah.
But leader is just also kind of just like a title, but like what his
Sure.
character makes him a leader is he's like
He's out in
tied
front.
emotionally to each of the turtles and wants his brothers to like be good.
Yeah,
Whereas,
that could
like-
be Miranda or Charlotte. I mean,
Yeah, Donnie, you could send him off on his workbench and he'll be happy. And it comes up when like Raph is like being an asshole. Like everyone's just sort of like, well, fuck off, Raph. But like Leo is like, we gotta
Samantha's
find
also
it.
kind of an asshole.
I'm
She
probably
might
the
be
Raph
Raph.
of this podcast.
Oh, Josh for sure is the Raph.
You're the Raph.
A little too Raph. Nailed it.
But he cares a lot.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Raph's my
That's
favorite.
why he's such a dick.
Because of all his emotions.
What are we
Wait,
talking
what
about?
are we doing? I'm pretty sure Charlotte is the one who actually who is like married and has kids in this show, like in the original show.
Yes, I feel like I remember that being like
She's
some
married
sort
to
of
the
plot
bald-headed guy who's in Californication.
point.
Oh, the short guy? He's not short, but
He's probably shorter than David
guy?
Duchovny.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's shorter than David Duchovny. I know.
Shorter
I
than David Duchovny.
I can picture him, but I don't know what
I
his
think
name
you're right. I
is.
think he is kind of short.
He's short to me. Because I'm 7 feet 5 inches tall.
Is that what your like Tinder
Wow.
profile says?
That's what I'm billed as. No, that's what my podcast profile is. If you look,
we
look,
all have profiles
Yeah.
if you look on Spotify.
and it says that I'm 7 feet 5 inches tall. I decided not to become a basketball player because I wanted to become a podcaster.
Okay. Evan Handler is 5'8". That's the actor who plays Charlotte's
Okay.
husband. Wait a second. No, I need to go deeper. I need to not trust the AI. IMDb says 5'7".
Ooh, he lost an inch.
Ooh.
Yeah. For reference, I'm 5'8", no shoes. So he's an inch shorter,
Fun fact, Joe.
and he's probably lying.
Fun fact, Joe. When people ask how tall are you, no one asks how tall are you in shoes.
Well, but you know,
Yeah, I'm just trying to be crystal clear, honest with my height.
5'8" with no
5'8",
shoes.
no shoes. So like maybe 5'9", but like we're being generous.
5'9" when you're wearing shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, then I'm 6'4", I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm 7'6".
I gotta tell you, I have no idea what this episode's gonna be about. Carrie's a journalist, correct?
She like in Sex and the
Some
City.
sort
She
of
like
writer?
Sex and the City
It's
was
like
like
a
a column
columnist.
that she wrote about
Okay.
like dating in New York City.
Right.
So 20 years gone.
And wasn't part of the show the finale that she like moved to Paris?
Oh yeah.
There was something with Paris.
Or, like she was at least considering it, right?
I feel like one of those movies is just like straight up them all in Paris or something.
Either way, I assume they're all just back in New York.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. living in a sewer. Who knows?
Straight up New York. They find some ooze.
We should have ordered pizza.
God, I don't want pizza now. Return these sandwiches, Josh.
I didn't know that this Sex in the City conversation was going to be so Ninja Turtles coded. Okay. So the first episode, by the way, is called "Hello, It's Me."
Okay.
I bet the me is Sarah Jessica Parker.
SJP.
Could be. Could be a character coming back, knocking on the door, back into Sarah Jessica Parker's life and just throwing a wrench in all her plans.
I bet the vibe of this episode is like them coming back to New York,
Maybe
trying to just recapture everything that they had 20 years ago and not being able to. Like, Carrie's trying to write another column, but she doesn't know what to write about, and like they're trying to like move back into their old apartments, or not the exact same apartments, but it's like, oh, this neighborhood has changed or whatever.
They move into the friend's apartment and they all start dating each other. So let's watch this first episode.
It's just them complaining about how gentrified
Harlem
is now.
bunch of white women mad about it. Okay, well, let's watch this first episode. Hello, it's me, and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We are done with the first episode of And Just Like That. It was called Hello, It's Me. Do you have a write-up, Jimmy?
Sure. This is IMDb, so we're going to have to take a few grains of salt, because people on IMDb like to write write-ups seemingly several episodes in, just based on memory. So there's some things like assumed. Here we go. Carrie, Charlotte, and Miranda, now in their mid-50s, remain best friends. Perpetually squabbling couple Stanford and Anthony are still close to them, though Samantha has fallen out with Carrie and moved to London. Happily married to John Big Preston, Carrie participates in an LGBTQ-friendly, sex-oriented podcast hosted by Che Diaz, a Mexican-American non-binary stand-up comic. Carrie finds certain graphic topics uncomfortable, but Che warns she must engage more. Miranda, studying for a master's degree, nervously blunders meeting Professor Nia Wallace, an African-American woman. Also, Miranda and Steve, having reluctantly allowed teen son Brady and girlfriend Louisa to have sleepovers, now endure their noisy sex. Continually stressed, Miranda copes with alcohol. Charlotte and Harry dote on their teenage daughters, musically accomplished Lily and independent-minded Rose, while Carrie attends Lily's piano recital and everyone else in the show. John suffers a fatal heart attack following his Peloton workout. When Carrie returns home, John dies in her arms. And just like that.
And just like that, John died. The end of the episode.
Literally, that's not a joke. The last line of the episode was, and just like that,
pretty funny.
John died. Or was it Big died?
I think it was Big died. Because nothing like calling.
No, I think it was John. I think she did say John.
Called him Big though at some point. It's just funny when they call him Big when presumably that's possible. Well, it's maybe not her last name. She maybe didn't take it, but it's kind of
No, his last name is not Big. It's Preston.
What the fuck do they call him? Big?
It's just a nickname from the original series.
John Big Preston.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this show. So what
it might be? I wonder if that's because in her column she didn't use like real names. I wonder if she wrote about him and that's what she called him.
Okay, that could be
I bet that's what it was.
That could be it. I guess just straight off the bat, as far as like how what did we think about it? I don't want to watch another one. I mean, I guess if I'm being honest, it seemed really weird. It's I mean, I didn't get a really good feel of Sex in the City from obviously just 2 episodes that we got before, but that didn't make me really want to watch that. I remember,
right?
And this now just seems like we're watching a TV show now about 3 old white women just like struggle bus through their whole life of being, I don't know, rich and successful and trying to fit in with the new cultural norms that, I mean, obviously affect them clearly, but like they're trying to like push themselves into like the limelight of these cultural norms, like being on a podcast that is heard by a bunch of people, or like quitting their like big time lawyer job to like take classes to like learn about stuff. Or what's the other one? Charlotte just she's actually just like has kids and is like enjoying her kids.
She's just a mom who doesn't understand her one child.
Yeah, so she's a mom.
Yeah. So that's a big part of the episode, is there for each of the 3 returning main characters, there is an element of how do I deal with this new woke ass world?
Mm-hmm.
For Carrie, she's on this podcast with I mean, Carrie in the original show, she wrote a sex column, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And now she's on this podcast that is kind of the evolution of sex writing, in that now, there's a non-binary host and it's a podcast and they're talking about things that are kind of risque. And then for Miranda, it's just that she was doing that
just
law
that she's
class.
racist.
Yeah, and was being, the Karen in the room. And then for Charlotte, it's that one of her daughters like doesn't want to wear the fancy dress that she got.
Which is like, just okay, you have 2 teen daughters, way to go.
Yeah. Your kids don't want to wear what you put out for
you
them.
have 2 teen daughters. And
that one, so all of them, like you're saying, like I think the writing, like the idea is sound enough of like, what would these characters from the 90s be like in the 2020s?
Right.
Obvious. What would each of them do in their different scenarios? Miranda's like, I'm gonna be a part of like social change with my law degree, like, and
which is cool.
Yeah, Carrie's just trying to do her job in a new world and being bad at it because
she's not
stuck to her old
She's
ways.
like a columnist and like a writer. She's not.
Yeah, that's
like,
very different thing
and
than a
now
personality.
and she was that the first episode of the podcast? Like, I'm not even like,
seemingly not.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
it's like they didn't, like, maybe we jumped in the middle. I don't know. It felt like the beginning of the episode that we were listening to from when they were recording it. And it just seemed, I was like, well, this doesn't seem like the beginning. But then, like, they had that talk, her and the other co-host that wasn't Bobby Lee, had a talk in the elevator, and they were like, hey, like, you need to, like, open up about shit more and be funny and stuff. And it's like, well, she's not like a fucking, like, improv comedian.
Yeah.
And she's not, like...
She's probably bringing a certain demographic, being, like she... Che says, like, you were this big deal columnist in New York in the 90s. Like, Carrie's probably they're trying to bring that to the podcast.
Yeah, but it seems like that other podcast. What is that person's name? Did you say Che?
Yeah, the write up says.
I don't know what Bobby Lee's actual.
Diaz.
That's what their name
I think
in the show
that's
is.
the character's name.
Okay. Is Bobby Lee Bobby Lee?
That's a great question.
Bobby Lee as himself.
But yeah,
it was kind of terrible.
It seems like those two are like the improv, like, LGBT queer kind of people. Well, Bobby Lee's supposed to be like the cis white man, or cis, not white man, obviously, cis, the cis
That's
Asian,
funny.
cis Asian man, I guess, of it all. And then they have a, like non-binary person on there, and then they have Carrie.
Sarah Ramirez.
That's her real name?
Yeah, I don't think she's non-binary in real life.
Oh,
she's just a
called
supporter. She's an ally.
It's called acting, Jimmy.
I'm just saying.
And then Carrie was a columnist, and it's kind of like, well, maybe her being like more methodical and maybe a little bit more reserved is like something that can add to you two being just like loud and like saying telling your literal crimes about where you masturbated in public.
Or maybe something they could have discussed before they started recording.
Yeah. That's what it just seems. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, okay, I get it. We're trying to get you out of your comfort zone and like kind of make you adapt to the thing. But I was like, what is this business?
Yeah.
What do you guys? You did have a production meeting before you like hit record, and you guys don't really know what you're doing, and
yeah,
I don't know. It was like it could be a very interesting thing, but it's like if all of you are just going to be like loud and like yell sex shit, like, and that's all you're going to do, like, it's kind of a one note podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So where have you guys masturbated?
Or most public
Let's spice up
place
this
you've
pod.
masturbated.
I had a few other problems. Well, one was just they leaned real hard into just say, like, it was 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they were probably writing it in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
There was just so much COVID shit that was like, you don't need to. You could have cut that line. Like, this probably isn't even all. I mean, there was still plenty of COVID in 2021, but like, I don't know.
I didn't
like a lot.
I didn't recognize it. Like, what stuff?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
Was I
gosh!
blind
In
to
the
this?
first scene, they noted how, like, remember when we used to legally have to stand 6 feet apart, and like
That's
how
the-
we didn't have to
That's
touch
the
each.
only thing related to COVID that I noticed.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
What
that-
else?
Yeah.
They like just they would just pop it in.
I guess
was
I glazed over those.
throughout. Okay,
No.
well,
I noticed that
I
part.
guess I should have written more of them down. I
Yeah.
thought.
I know. I remember them saying that, and then I thought it was just like, oh, they're just setting the scene that it's like they're out and about again, and they're kind of like, it's a
been
little
while,
weird to be out and
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
At one point, I did think about it because I was just like, just go fucking play Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
'Cause that's what we
there
did
Was just, there was
in
just a bunch
COVID.
of things where I assume we were seeing like recurring characters for like a second
Yeah.
from the original show, where they were like kind of, if they were like vaguely annoyed by them, then there'd be one quick line of, remember when we didn't have to talk to that person? Like, holy shit. There's just a bunch of quick things like that. What was the other thing? Oh, and then just off the bat, the like Samantha is like, there was like a very real, like, there must have been a rumor, or at least like an idea that they were going to kill off Samantha because she clearly wasn't going to be billed to be on the show.
Right.
And then Charlotte actually said she's no longer with us. And then there was like a pregnant pause. And then it was like, no, not like that. So that was actually kind of funny. But then they just really dragged that dead
there was
horse.
dialogue after that that was like kind of over explaining within the show, being like, oh yeah, we tried to text Samantha, but she wouldn't text us back. We tried to get in touch with her. We were like really trying to bring her here, but she didn't want to be here. That was kind of like, it's almost like they're speaking directly into the camera, being like, hey, we tried to bring back your favorite characters, but like actress did not want to.
We tried to pay this dumb bitch, and she didn't want to come.
Yeah, it's on her. It's in her
Carrie
court.
said something about, because Samantha was Carrie's publicist at some point, and she said something about like, oh, I guess I was just her checkbook.
Ugh.
Like, I carried this bitch through these shows and movies. Even though, what was her name?
Kim Cattrall?
Kim Cattrall. She was a big deal.
Yeah.
Long before Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. I feel like they were both like somewhat known actresses in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then kind of exploded out with this show too. I think that, that thing with the Kim Cattrall stuff and then the stuff with the woke stuff, those kind of swirl together in like my biggest takeaway from this episode, other than the thing that happened in the end, which I think we'll get there too. But the thing that they're trying to, there's a weird angle in this first episode, at least, where it's like, it's a show that's a continuation of a show from 20 years ago. And there's obviously, like, you know, with it being so culturally relevant, you would go, okay, but so what are these characters like 20 years later? The world has changed. But it feels like they're making more of a point about not just like these characters in their world, and more about just a meta commentary about this show, like about
Totally.
like more about, you know, we're not bringing back Kim Cattrall and like the fans care about this character, and less about what happened to Samantha. And then on the woke stuff, like more about, hey, we were a New York based show in the late 90s and it was all white, and now we're reckoning with that, with like bringing in these like people of color and non-binary and Black Charlotte and blah 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 blah. That it feels a little bit like there's a version of this where it's like it's just taking these characters, add 20 years, the world's a little bit different and they're dealing with new challenges, but it's not like in your face, like there's this non-binary character asking you when you masturbate. That feels very like, it feels like very reactionary, like, oh, this world is so like woke now, and like I can't even have a conversation without someone asking me my pronouns or something.
Right. And like Miranda's like shook because Samantha has like, or not Samantha, Miranda's like, Miranda's shook because Charlotte has a black friend.
Yeah.
And it's like, this isn't even a thing to comment about.
Yeah. It's just
a human that you know.
It feels, it's
so
very
weird.
much like cutting through of like, it's not about these characters. It's about like the creators, like kind of like snapping back and being like, oh, our show was like, you know, not woke enough for you, and now we're having all this stuff. Do you like it now? That's kind of the vibe.
No, I think I like it less.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to be weird about it.
Mm-hmm. I think there's a universe where like the show is just slightly more tapered off from that, and like maybe there is still stuff about like, you know, Charlotte and her kids, and they have a different perspective on the world, right? That's obviously a thing that happens with parents and
Just
kids.
Charlotte fucking dealing with teenagers is gonna be, that's huge.
Yeah. The thing with the, like, her daughter doesn't want to wear this like fancy dress is like, that's total sitcom stuff from, you know, decades upon decades.
It's like all three things of what these women are doing in up until the last 1 minute of the show is like Charlotte's dealing with her two kids and just dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
And like she has a husband who's definitely cooler than her.
Yeah.
And like being dealing with teenagers better. And so she's trying to figure like how to be a teenage not a teenage mom, a mom of teenagers. Miranda is, instead of struggling about like dealing with like women's studies and like how to deal with black people, she should be trying to figure out how to like get into a different field of work that she feels more fulfilled about. You know, like these it's like the same things, but just like bent a little bit to just not be like so like weird about it.
Yeah.
Just like, she quit her fucking crazy ass great job and she's trying to like get into a new thing because she's like, I don't feel like I was making a difference.
Yeah. Or even just like using the like podcast example, right? Where like Carrie, you know, the natural evolution of like from a column to a podcast makes sense. But that the like insinuation that like the only podcast she can get on is like this like wild like, you know, sex positive queer podcast is the only outlet for her. But it's like, bro, if you listen to podcasts, these like even in 2025, like yes, there's a wide range, and yes, there are like, you know, queer podcasts out there, but there's super like there's way more like right wing like super conservative podcasts, and there's also a bunch of podcasts of just like, again, like 50-year-old people just talking. Like it's a wide world out there of podcasts. Like,
yeah, you don't need the shock jock podcast.
The reality of like what Carrie Bradshaw would be doing in 2021 is she'd be hosting her own podcast, talking about her own shit, the same as she was in the 90s.
Yeah,
if only she had her publicist Samantha to help her know which podcast to do. So I really thought that this was just like written by Sarah Jessica, but it was written by Michael Patrick King.
It was written by Kim Cattrall,
who wrote a lot of the series premieres and season premieres and like finales of the original show. Wrote and directed, I think, both the movies. This is just a gay guy in Greenwich Village.
I think I remember that from when we did Sex and the City. That it was this perspective of this this guy.
Developed by Darren Star, created by Darren Star, but this guy did a lot of the heavy hitting of the big episodes and wrote this. I mean, there were elements that I was like, that makes sense to me that like a seasoned writer did it, like the like build up in like this whole like third act of the show of Lily's recital. All the characters converge, and like we're having all these quick like interactions with all of them before the recital, and then the recital starts and there's music and some build up, and then we get the cuts back to Big on the Peloton.
I thought he was gonna start
Which I
masturbating.
called that.
By the way,
Oh my god.
I had that thought.
So
too
maybe-
for a
so
second.
maybe that was
real,
good
real
writing.
quick though, before we get to that, and just sticking on Michael Patrick King because I was looking him up.
Yeah.
Michael Patrick King was born in 1954. He's a boomer, and now this makes a lot of sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
I found out, by the way, the other day that I think the last like 6 presidents that we've had have all been born like the same year. Like they're all the same age. Like currently. Essentially.
That can't be true.
Well, not really, but they're
I mean-
within they're within like a couple years of each other.
Sure.
Like if you like
Because we had like weirdly like old president, but like we're
'Cause now we-
excluding,
'cause
we're
now we
skipping
have-
over Obama.
yeah, except for Obama. But like
yeah.
a Bush, little Bush,
Mhm.
got him.
Clinton.
Little Bush, Clinton, Biden, and like Trump are
Yeah,
all
yeah.
like essentially the same age.
Yeah, because
And be it they were in different ages when they were president, but it's like we've been ruled by the same fucking like
yes, the same class
decade
of
of
generation.
person.
Mhm. Yeah.
So really quick, we need a younger person to be president.
Yeah. Well, we need a government.
Miranda
still.
for president.
Sure,
we
whatever.
we need a democratic government still for that to happen.
It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be
Well-
big. He's dead.
With our luck.
It's gonna
Maybe
be the corpse of Big. The reanimated
I-
corpse
so-
of Big.
really
Yeah.
quick before we get to that.
Okay.
You're just
in your-
really holding on.
In your write-up, you said that it was like Miranda was like drinking a whole bunch.
Yeah, so we just saw one scene of that.
Well, we said 2 technically.
We did?
Mhm.
Well, so on her way to her class, she stopped
Ew.
in at that bar to get a
Yeah,
drink, and
it
I was
wasn't
kind of
even
like,
open yet.
and it was like, we don't open until 11, and so I guess maybe that was a kind of a thing, being like it was 10:45 and she was trying to get a drink,
Mhm.
Mhm.
so it's like, okay, well, I guess that's weird. And she's like, oh wait, I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't really think anything of it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then when you put them all together, it's like, okay, maybe there is a thing going on here. But when she came to the music recital, and she like had like bag wine and
Just
like
a
brought little
bottle
cups,
of wine in her
Mhm.
purse.
I literally just thought, what a fun person.
Yeah, I know people who do shit like that.
And I was
For
like,
sure.
this isn't a percentage of problem. This is just a fun person.
Mhm.
Because it's like
Mm.
she wasn't drinking, she was sharing it, right?
Mhm.
I guess alcoholics definitely going to share, right? So then they're not the ones with the
Then
problem.
they don't know. Yeah.
So without the going to the bar at
She's hiding it
10:45 in
well.
the morning,
They're setting it up.
I guess I wouldn't try to like go get a drink before you go to class. That'd be weird to me. But
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess they did a good job of setting that up.
Yeah.
I also have thoughts about Charlotte because we really didn't see a ton of dimension from her at all. But, you know, they were building up to a death, so not a ton of room. But I have thoughts about that as well.
okay, so who wants to take it?
Predictions.
Who wants to talk about Mr. Big?
And just like that, Big died.
Big's dead.
I remember this. I remember there being controversy about Peloton specifically.
Yeah, did they pay a bunch of money to have
Yeah, the Peloton paid a bunch
Advertise?
of money to have like, you know, this featured in the show, but they didn't know that like it was going to be related to a character's death. I also didn't remember that it was in the premiere. I thought it was like in the finale of season 1 or something.
I got to be honest.
went hard on that.
When he said, and I quote, "We're gonna number one, plot hole,"
Mm-hmm.
because he,
Okay.
because she was like, this was the recital was on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
And they were gonna leave to go like to the Hamptons or something on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
And while Carrie and Big were talking, she's like, "Oh, can we stay? Can we not go till Friday because I need to go see the recital?" And he's like, "Cool." And then he goes, "Well," and she's like, "Do you want to come?" And he's like, "I don't want to go. I'm going to do a Peloton class. I'm going to get celebrated live, but for doing my 1,000th ride." And I was like, "How were you going to get celebrated for doing your 1,000th ride? Because you weren't going to be around because you were going to be in the Hamptons." Like he wasn't going to do his Peloton ride on Thursday.
Maybe he's got a
Before
Peloton.
this conversation.
Rich people might have more than one Peloton.
God, yeah, maybe he's fucking that rich. He has 2 fucking Pelotons. One in his
Big
Hampton
Looks
house.
like a really
definitely
nice apartment.
afford more than
Yeah.
one.
So
Peloton.
that was a weird plot hole.
Mm-hmm.
And then number 2, he was like, my 1,000th ride, and I looked at him and I was like, you do not ride a bike 1,000 times based on
Maybe
the
for a
bike.
little bit.
For a little bit, the way that guy was crushing that bike ride. I mean, presumably he was like sweaty and trying to do it. I was like, this is not a man that like he's not built like a man that has like crushing Pelotons all the time.
Well, maybe he's also
1,000 over the last 20 years, maybe.
He's
I
maybe
mean-
also crushing White Castle on the side.
Yeah, I mean, you're just older. You have the same kind of like metabolism and stuff.
Yeah. What I'm saying.
We're probably gonna look like that. Is what I'm saying.
I hear you.
Gonna.
But not if we ride
Not if we ride
Peloton
Pelotons?
1,000 times.
I don't know.
Not a
Well,
sponsor.
actually, if I get a Peloton now, I'm only going to ride it 999 times.
Because you don't want
Because I don't want to fucking die. You
Can
hear
you
1,000
imagine
times
your
you
1,000th time and you die
Oh shit!
doing it?
It's like the
Because
ring,
of it?
except exercise.
I totally called that, by the way.
That he's gonna die.
That he was gonna die.
Hmm.
He had this like, there's just this weird pause of him just gazing at Carrie,
Yeah,
and she's like,
lovingly.
"What?"
Mm-hmm.
And he's smoking a cigar, and it's just like, what are they doing here?
He's like, I'm just looking
She's
at
leaving. She's leaving. Like, okay, I'll see you later.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah,
I'll
I
see
bet
you later.
will.
Just like I always do.
He did. He was alive when she got there.
That's true.
a little bit. Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
he was a little alive.
Oh, by the way, I looked up
Barely
some
alive.
facts. Well,
About heart
some
attacks.
studies. Yeah.
Okay, well,
facts.
so he rode a Peloton while Carrie was at the recital, and
Mhm.
he had a heart attack right
Mhm.
when he got done.
Yeah.
Like a quarter of people die.
He didn't even fucking like get to like not have. He had to do the whole workout to get a heart attack. You'd think, at least give a man a heart attack in the middle so he doesn't have
He
to
did
finish
do
the
the
whole
whole-
fucking.
Mm.
He did the whole thing. I mean, your blood's still pumping pretty good.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not. It's not.
he should have
working.
stayed on it. I think
should've
that's
stayed- yeah, it's
what.
like
Oh.
speed.
That's what the Peloton
Yeah,
ad is.
It's like
Never
speed.
stop.
If you don't stop,
He's got to keep it at 10 miles per hour or else.
Speed
blows
for
up.
hearts.
Shit.
Oh my god.
All right, I got to write that movie.
Oh, Speed 3. Was there a 3?
Speed 3 on the bike.
Starring Keanu still.
Still sponsored by Peloton.
Yeah, but like
it's speed 3 : BPM beats per minute.
whoever just wrote this specific bit about the heart attack did the same Googling that I did, because it was like if you get help within like the first like pretty quickly, you're like there's a huge success rate, a huge survival rate.
But if you drop your phone in the shower,
But like 90%
fucked.
of people, 90% of people die within the first hour.
Mm-hmm.
And he was probably there for a while.
Yeah.
Seemingly. So like he's probably hanging on, but on his way out.
Yeah, because he had texted Carrie. She got the text while she was at the recital. She still had to get a cab on the way home. It looked like she had trouble getting a cab.
it's
Mhm.
Manhattan, so it's going to take 30 minutes to get anywhere,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah, at least by cab. Yeah.
It still makes me insane that they didn't have her at all call any sort of emergency
Yeah, she just yelled,
services.
John, and then hugged him.
And knocked him over,
She
like tackled
tackled
him
him.
into the
Just knocked him
shower.
over.
Terrible.
Hey man,
Maybe he could have lived.
crazy things happen when you walk into a house with someone you love is dying actively.
Yeah. I was,
Fair.
that the whole thing was happening, and like she's walking into the apartment, and maybe I'm a softie, and it's a show that I already don't like, but I'm still just like, fuck, this guy's dying, and like her partner's gonna find him.
He
and
might have been the only guy I liked in the whole show.
Yeah. And then she said, and just like that, Big died, and I just started laughing so hard.
Yeah,
It
that
totally broke me.
really killed it. It was like, I thought they did a pretty good job up until that, with bouncing back between the recital and this heavy piece that Lily's playing, and then he dies. It's just like, okay, this is some classic TV writing, and then that line
and just like
just tanked it all.
Oh my gosh,
good times.
Got to get it in there. Yeah.
So that's kind of the first episode, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Should we do predictions?
Yeah.
I got 4. Number 1.
Let's hear 'em.
Carrie has a YouTube or equivalent show. I think she gets up podcasting.
God.
She really gets into
Is it a shitty woke tube?
I want to see the what's the title card, or what is that called?
I don't know what you're saying.
Like when you look up a Carrie
The
Bradshaw
big match.
video, and like the screenshot that's there, that's like
her like thumbnail?
her thumbnail, where it's like her like with a shocked face, and it says like, is Carrie canceled or something?
What's in my vagina?
Yeah.
Where have I masturbated this week?
Oh man, it's just an OnlyFans.
Carrie has an that's an equivalent to YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. Carrie has an OnlyFans. She doesn't have a husband anymore. She's uninhibited.
Yeah, she's out there.
Number 2, Charlotte is divorced.
Mm.
I don't really want this. Well, no,
that's too bad.
Yeah, maybe she's divorced because he can't hear her anymore, so she's just over it.
Wait, what?
Charlotte,
Are you
yeah,
Are you
That's
talking about
Miranda.
Charlotte or Miranda?
That's Miranda.
Miranda's husband is deaf.
I gotta switch it around. Miranda's divorced.
Okay.
Because my next one, I wrote Miranda did something, but I meant Charlotte. Okay, now Charlotte. So okay, my second one is Miranda is divorced. I can't get these. I can't keep these. I can't get these white women.
Total Miranda move over here.
So Miranda is divorced. Number 3, Charlotte's kids are having kids.
Okay.
They're like young right now.
They're young, yeah.
They're boning constantly.
But I feel no, the one.
That's Miranda's kid.
Oh, now I'm talking about Miranda's
Yeah,
kid.
Miranda's kid was
Damn
the
it.
dude who was like,
Who's banging. There was a
Yeah.
weird semen joke at the beginning of the episode.
So, but I think in a weird turn of events, the young gal,
How old are they?
the young gals,
They do not
mid-50s. Oh, wait.
Charlotte's kids.
Charlotte's kids are teens.
They're
They're
teens
teens.
currently.
Yeah.
Like youngish teens.
Yeah, old enough to have a
Youngish.
kid.
Yeah, young
Yeah,
enough to still be
true.
taking piano lessons.
I took
Yeah.
piano
Well, I guess
lessons.
one of them goes
I
to
took
like
piano lessons in college, Joe.
Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, I
one
did
of them
too.
goes to like a music school, so never mind.
Yeah, the Manhattan Conservatory.
Yeah.
And I think just like the first show, the last sentence of the last show is, and just like that, something.
The last sentence. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll look for it. I also have Carrie has a YouTube show.
Really?
Wow.
Because I just think that's the natural. Like, I wanted to find a prediction for her. Like, where would she fit better? It's like maybe just her own YouTube channel.
It's like YouTube or book, right?
Mm-hmm. Because I feel like there's just like a lot of people on YouTube that's just like, hey, I used to be famous, so now I'm making videos. I think that instead of a music event that they had today, I think that they attend a sports event.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe of one of the kids.
They go to the Super Bowl.
They go to the Super Bowl and they're loving it.
The New York Jets finally
the New York Jets
put a team together.
in the Super Bowl 38 hosted in Riyadh.
Oh boy.
It's a matter of time. I think that there's another death. I didn't say who,
Oh man.
but I think that there's another character death in this episode.
I hope so.
And then for my last one, I wanted to pick something that I like. I wanted to pick something that I feel like it was just like would never happen in the original show, and so maybe we'll try to throw it in the show. Is that one of them gets a New York slice?
Ooh.
Just feel like they're above pizza generally.
Something that didn't happen in the regular show. Zombie Mr. Big gets a New York
He's back.
slice.
He's
Hell
having a
yeah.
cigar and having some pizza and being like, I'm just looking at you.
I'm a ghoul. Gabagool.
Hell yeah. Okay. I had kind of a similar thing, but I said Carrie is a writer again.
Okay.
I think her arc is that she just says, fuck it, I'm going to do
Got a Substack.
what I'm...
Dude, I
probably.
literally almost wrote Carrie has a Substack. I almost wrote that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do like that.
Okay.
Carrie has a blog. And then it's Miranda's graduation. Because is this four seasons? Is that right?
Three.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure.
Some programs.
She can get it done.
Got my master's in 2 years.
See, there you
Humble brag.
go. Was it a law degree though?
No, it was not.
Mine took 3.
Was yours a law degree?
No.
Okay,
I just was,
well then what the hell are we talking about?
I'm just a slow burn. Okay, my number 3 is that Rose, one of Charlotte's kids, is like an LGBTQ plus, and that Charlotte is an ally. I think that's like her arc, is that she just grows as a human being. God, I hope. And then number 4.
You're just really quick. Your prediction was that one of Miranda's kids,
Uh-huh.
Rose, is just like LGBTQ or whatever.
Yeah.
And Charlotte just doesn't bigot out about one of her friend's kids.
No. Rose is Charlotte's kid.
Yeah. No. Yeah. God, I don't know these women.
God
names.
damn it.
Yeah, Rose is Charlotte's kid, and Miranda is just cool with it. If she's in
No.
it.
The prediction is that Charlotte is
Oh,
cool
Charlotte's
with it,
fine
because
with it?
Charlotte
Oh, of course she's
was
fine
kind
with
of shitty this whole episode.
No, Charlotte's fine with it. She's cool.
Yeah, she is, but like she wouldn't let her kid just wear what she wanted to her sister's recital. It wasn't even her recital.
Yeah, I
She
thought it was
just
that kid's
paid-
recital.
I did too. She made such a big deal out of the dress
Yeah.
that it's like
It was
she's
the
just
man-
attending.
It was the Manhattan School of Music, Jimmy. It's a nice place. You wear nice things.
She does not understand her child at all if she thought she was going to wear this super expensive, like, pretty dress.
Well, I mean, clearly
Get
she.
something understated. Like, what are we
Yeah.
doing?
But
like, anyway, some parents are like that for sure.
They are, yeah.
And then my number 4 is just, I think Carrie is seeing someone again, and I think that's going to end up being a big deal after Dead Big.
Dead big.
Big Dead.
Big dead. All right. Let's watch the final episode and see if I can figure out who these white women are. The finale is called Party of One.
Oh boy, they're all dead except for Carrie.
Oh, shit. She outlived them all.
Dude, if they all die and Carrie's the only one left alive, I'm going to watch this whole show. All right, we're going to watch that and we'll be back. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of, and just like that, it was called The Last Person?
Party of One.
Party of One? Last one standing? Party.
Or like party of number 2, am I right?
Oh no. Oh no. We're starting off real hot. Okay. Miranda and Steve are unready to be grandparents. Is that a typo?
They're unready?
That's what it says.
That's not a word.
I think they're ready to be grandparents, and by the scene that I saw. Okay. Harry regains his sexual function. He had cancer. Lisa and Marion
Of the dick.
of the dick.
We don't know
Lisa
what the
and
cancer
Marion address their growing attraction and agree to remain strictly professional. Lisa and Herbert reaffirm their relationship while Herbert rebounds from his election loss. Dining out alone gives Carrie food for thought on singlehood. Giuseppe assures Anthony that he is not a father figure. Wait, what? Let's come back to that. I don't remember that at all. Seema accepts that Adam rejects traditional marriage and questions her own belief regarding it while adapting to Adam's bohemian lifestyle. And Miranda's Thanksgiving dinner plans. Oh, yeah, all this is on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving dinner plans dwindle as invitees bail, including Charlotte and Harry, the Wexleys, Steve, Seema, and Anthony, who all prefer celebrating at home. Meanwhile, Chef Brady is annoyed that pregnant Mia arrives with two eccentric friends, one with dietary issues. Thrice married Mark Kasabian also comes, which Carrie realizes is a setup arranged by the absent Charlotte. Miranda briefly leaves the gathering to comfort Joy, whose dog is undergoing emergency surgery. The evening finally washes out when the toilet backs up and floods Miranda's bathroom. And then back at home, Carrie amends her novel's epilogue to read that the heroine realized she was not alone, but rather was on her own. The
On
end,
her
hopefully.
own.
You doing a Les Mis?
Oh boy.
Fantastic. So, yeah. Miranda's a redhead again.
She's back.
They replaced Samantha with some other women.
Mm-hmm.
And Harry has cancer.
Well, they replaced. There was two women because they had Seema and Lisa.
Yeah, and Lisa was Charlotte's friend from the first. We did meet in the first episode, and they had like a little scene at the dinner table after the other gals left.
And Seema seemed familiar to me as a human being. Like I think I recognized her, but I wouldn't be able to tell you from where or what her name is.
Yeah, I wonder what season she joined, where they realized like we need this 4-person dynamic back.
Well, it's like they need 5 though, right?
Well, yeah,
they had the 5.
There's
ladies
more
at
than-
the end.
Yeah.
Sarita Chowdhury. I don't know if I'm saying her name right.
That's probably exactly correct.
Yeah, I bet that's probably perfect. She was in Lady in the Water.
Nice. Wait, did I see that? Oh yeah, that's the
Oh, yeah.
M Night.
Oh yeah, you saw
Oh
that.
boy, yeah.
It's been a long time.
She was in Fallout. She was the one of the main ladies in Fallout.
Still haven't watched that.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
'Kay.
So that's where I most recently recognized her from. So
Just a little catch up over talking about where people are from. Herbert is James Olsen in Supergirl.
which is, you told me that's bonkers because that guy's huge.
He's a big dude.
Like as in like an imposingly muscular man. And
yeah.
James Olsen's supposed to be like a little picture taking dweeb.
Yeah, it's a very different character.
Yeah.
And he clearly knows Supergirl because he knows Superman, right? So yeah, it's a different take for sure. And then Mark, whose name is something, is meant. I feel like we've seen him in a bunch of shows on this podcast. Victor Garber is his name, and he was in The Flash and the spinoff.
Oh, Mark was that old
Legends of
was he the old white
Tomorrow?
guy?
Yep.
Oh, wasn't he the
Dr. Martin something.
he was the dude that turned into the flame guy with the kid, right?
Yep.
In Legends of Tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dr. Martin Stein.
Yeah, that's the one. Apparently he was in Titanic as well, according to Joe.
Yeah.
He was.
So this show starts out with Carrie going to a dragon pot. Well, keep saying dragon pot because it's just the name. I think that's like the name of the restaurant that we have. It's just like a hot pot restaurant. But she goes by herself, which I get. They're trying to like kind of point out like she's going to restaurants alone and she's like alone and she's sad that she's alone.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, you don't go to hot pot alone.
Sure. She
Yeah,
clearly
it does
she
feel like
clearly
a
has no
social
idea.
meal. Yeah.
It's
She
just-
clearly has no idea what's going on.
and then they had the little robots, and like you order on a iPad and stuff, which is exactly how the hot pot in our town works.
That part. All that stuff was weird to me. Where like they live in New York.
There's no way she doesn't know how to use a fucking iPad.
Thank you.
She's 55-ish. Like
She's supposed to be like wealthy and cultured.
Mhm.
Like she knows what these restaurants are. There's no way this is
Yeah. she lives in New York
100%
City.
alien to her.
Mhm.
Like she's acting. She's just acting like a boomer wrote this character
Yeah.
who doesn't understand.
Hey, wait. Let me look up who wrote this episode again.
Yeah, no, it's the same dude. Same dude. Yeah. Interesting.
I just thought it was funny. Also, she was like, they put a little like stuffed like little, I don't know, like tomato man in the seat across from her.
Boy or something.
And she was like, "What's this?" And it's like, "Oh, this is like tomato Jerry." And you don't get, so you got to eat alone. And she was kind of like, "I'm offended by this." And I'm like, "This is cute as shit, dude. This is great."
I mean, it'd be a little creepy. Just
you're gonna go to a fucking hot pot
you're
restaurant
still
by
eating
yourself.
alone.
Like, it's insane. But you can eat alone at so many other restaurants. It's just crazy that you go to a restaurant that is like made for groups of people.
She clearly, she did say like this is my first time here. Like maybe apparently in that sort of restaurant. At all.
Yeah, because Carrie's never looked at Yelp before. That
That's what I'm
lady
saying
fucking lives on Yelp.
That's
You
what
know
I'm
it.
saying is she like, as a person whose like job is to be in like the pop culture. I mean, I guess maybe the whole thing is that they're saying, she's antiquated or whatever, but still seemed
She
odd.
was. I mean, she was dressing like she was a trad wife from 1955 the entire episode. So maybe I'm giving her too much credit, but I assume she is a little bit more savvy than most 70-year-olds out there. She's acting like she couldn't figure it out.
Maybe not.
And then
What else?
honestly, like one of the only other big scenes before Carrie started delivering pies and then they just went to Thanksgiving was that the new lady, Seema, has like he's definitely younger than her.
I don't know.
Or maybe like he just looks a little bit more youthful. I don't know, but like she's with some guy named Adam, and he like walks in naked into the scene while she's like trying to get ready for something, and he's just like randomly like, "Marriage fucking sucks, right? Marriage is fucking stupid. You're fucking an idiot if you want to get married, right?" Like,
yeah, they were trying to set up a thing like Lisa was doing something with the lady, and then like for a book or a series or something, I didn't catch quite what was going on with her and Herbert, because they were trying to get.
Lisa was just trying not to cheat on her husband.
Well, there's that, but before that or during that, she was trying to not get Michelle Obama for something, and I missed that a little bit. Something about like unsung black female heroes.
I don't
and
know.
she's like, Michelle Obama is not she's a known entity. She doesn't make sense. Anyway,
I think if you can get Michelle Obama, you pull Michelle Obama.
yeah, you probably get her for something
fucking-
else,
you
right?
just
like,
fucking
get
pull her.
to talk about her favorite.
It seems like this was just like a YouTube. This might have been the YouTube thing.
maybe.
Like,
Maybe.
I mean, maybe not. It was a video series of some sort. Who knows? Maybe it was PragerU. I don't know. But like, they definitely don't want Michelle Obama for that. But like, if you get her, you pull her. Like, yeah, okay, I get like maybe your series is like unsung, like.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Like,
doesn't
whatever.
make sense for her to be that subject.
But she could like potentially talk about it and
Yeah.
whatever and give her 2 cents.
Seems like a get. I get what you're
Yes,
saying.
it's a get.
But so whoever, they were like doing some video editing or something. They were in a booth of some kind. And the woman, she was saying that the woman that they got that was there talking, only like something about they had to go to her. she had it in, like, Lisa had to invite a bunch of her influential friends to that lady's wedding dress. What is the thing that they went to?
They
model.
They went to looks like a modeling catwalk scenario, but it was only just wedding dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that lady that was on, the guest, that's what she did. She was a wedding designer.
I kind of feel like everything. I hit that part of the show and I was like, fuck all of these
A lot
people.
of the show then revolved around that piece of it for some reason.
I was like, all of you are going to like the richest shit things I've ever seen in my life. You're going to like a catwalk of like probably tens of thousands of dollars worth of like per dress, and like doing this insane bougie crazy wealthy shit. I was like, I get you guys are regular people, sure, but I'm just like, who is watching these like fucking rich crazy people and relating to them?
The thing is, like, this show from the get-go, like from the gate, knows its audience of like bougie, like ladies who want to see other ladies being bougie ass.
Yeah, it's aspirational in that sense.
Yeah,
you want to see rich people doing stuff and wearing the fancy
crazy
clothes
shit
and doing all these adventures around the city.
Oh, I hate it.
Yeah.
There's a great It's Always Sunny episode about that, where Dee all of a sudden wants to like drink cocktails and go out with the ladies, but like the waitress and Artemis are clearly not up to what she.
Well, the waitress is an
her
alcoholic,
idea,
and
and
Artemis has a bleach asshole.
Tells some dudes she's got a bleached butt. Anyway, I do think I will say this. I was going to say bummed. I don't know that anything in this could make me actually bummed. But it was much better writing, I think, at the end, that she ended up alone. And that was like, and that's how Carrie ended. I always wonder when we watch like kind of reboot, like reimagine stuff, even like with like Curb, like, are they going to write this now kind of the way they wish, like end it the kind of the way they wish they would have in the first place, you know?
Yeah.
Did we do Frasier yet? Frasier reboot?
Oh, I was like, no, we did Frasier first, Jimmy. No, we haven't done Frasier reboot.
I'm sure it'll get picked up for season 3 somewhere. No, it won't. But yeah, maybe people were like, she shouldn't have ended. I know people were like, she shouldn't have ended up with Big. She should have ended up with whomever in the original series. So they're like, I know. When we come back, we'll just kill him immediately.
Got him.
Yeah, that was something I was perusing a little bit of like the subreddits and things, and that was one of the regrets from some of the fans of the show is like, you finish Sex and the City and it's like, you know, everyone has like an ending, like Carrie is with Big and like, you know, Miranda's a successful lawyer, and then they do this you know, continuation show.
And Samantha's a huge bitch forever.
Yeah, yeah. Samantha is no longer one of their friends, and like Miranda's life has blown up, and like Big died, and so Carrie no longer has her like happy ending, or at least it's a different happy ending. And it's like, for people who really cared about this show, like, and if you thought the ending of the original show was satisfying, you just blew everything up, and then just like had like a poop scene too.
You literally shat on the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think
that
it would
makes
be
sense.
I think it would be wild though to have like essentially the same type of ending as the first one, where like Miranda or goddammit, what's her name? Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
I look at my notes to remember which white woman I'm talking about. That Carrie like finds another dude and just is like, now I'm fulfilled again because I have a dude again, kind of thing. Like, I guess it would have been. It seemed like she, near the end of this episode, even though she came home alone, kind of thing. And in the middle, she was kind of like, I think I'm gonna be alone forever, and I don't think I like that, obviously. And that's not that's a general good concern. I was kind of like, okay, you're trying to like make me feel something for this person again.
Mm-hmm.
And then she hung out with her friends, and she saw her friends like the fucking insane shit that would happen. And we can talk about these rude fucking ass Gen Z kids.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Thanksgiving.
Boomer wrote those characters for sure.
God, fuck those kids. But like, she saw like this like insanity that went on, and then some of her friends like couldn't come to this thing, and then one of her friends, Miranda had to like go help. Miranda's whole thing about like leaving and being with Lisa when her like dog was like in thing, I was like, that's like the fucking like, that's like such a good friend. That's like such a good thing to do.
Is she not dating that person?
I don't know.
At the end, it kind of seemed like it.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure she was with, like, that was her partner.
Okay. I mean, either, but
Her name was Joy, I think.
Either way,
The British lady.
I mean, that British lady like hugged her while she's like covered in poop.
She's
so,
like-
She said
she's like Dutch or something.
when Miranda came in, she called her girlfriend
Oh, she did?
in a way that was definitely inconclusive.
Oh, okay.
But like later, like they said, like she's divorced and blah blah blah. And even in the first scene, she was eating dinner with Steve
I'm just saying,
in a way that
if
they're
I-
not together.
They still have a kid.
If I show up and you're like in the bathroom like cleaning up shit, like you're getting 0 hugs.
Oh man,
Dude, don't.
rough. That's rough.
If I have like shit covered gloves on and I'm kneeling down on a ground where I'm clearly have been like wiping stuff down, we don't need a hug. Because I'm gonna get poop on you.
I feel like I walk into that apartment, I smell it, I'm just like, okay, I'll come back later.
So,
I'm out.
So they
I'm
must. So they must have been truly in love.
yeah.
But like I was just like, oh, she like left her own Thanksgiving to be with somebody who was having a hard time. It was a dog, but like fucking like that's family too, man. Like,
yeah.
Ugh, that sucks.
You know, that's fucking insane. It's terrible. And now those are like her kids. And so the lady, she went with her and was like, I'm going to sit with you in the place when your dog is having surgery and be close to you. And I was like, okay, all right, these people are people.
Yeah.
Even though every other time I see them, they're watching a $10,000 wedding dress walk by while they complain about, not understanding how the internet works, which I know they know how it works.
Yeah, to say the least, this show is not for us. It's not written. We are not the audience, the target audience.
We for sure are not.
No.
It also seems like the fans of the original Sex and the City were also upset.
They're also not the audience.
Yeah.
I bet they watched the shit out of it, though.
It feels a little bit like the creators of the show felt like they had something to get off their chest and like wanted to like respond back to criticisms of the show being too whitewashed or too privileged or blah blah blah.
Sure.
Modern lens viewing of the 90s show.
I didn't get them fixing the too privileged part.
No, they didn't fix anything, but they were just like,
or even
fuck you kids.
Yeah, they're like, they're fucking privileged, and I'm gonna give you more of
gay
it.
now.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, you like that, and like you
know-
guys are fucking weird with your denim like dresses showing up to Thanksgiving or something.
Oh, so like
Yeah, taking
they were
crazy
were
shits.
making fun of these ridiculous
Gen Zers.
caricatures of people.
Yes. Well, just that, like, tying back to the first episode too, of like, a lot of the main characters having to deal with a new 2025 world, and it's so woke now. It feels a little bit like the creator is being like, oh, so like we're not okay, like we have to deal with all of this, and like this is all blah blah blah.
Well, it just seemed like in the first episode, it made all of the old people, aka the stars of this show, seem like they were just like aimlessly lost in a new world that they've never fucking even walked outside before. And it's clearly this like
there's been no growth since we've
like
last seen
what is
them.
happening? Like, so that was just weird because it just made the main character seem insufferable. So it's kind of like, what point are you are you trying to shove it in the face of people that criticized you by making all of your main characters idiots?
Mm-hmm.
And then in the last episode, for the most part, it was like there was one or two like these people. I don't care about these privileged people.
Mm-hmm.
But then like I said, there was some like things of like, oh, I actually liked these character moments,
Sure.
like Miranda going to the thing and
yeah,
like
the things that
and,
felt kind
and,
of human
and felt real and stuff. And
Yeah.
then it was like, now they're just. I didn't get that they were maybe I missed out or whatever. I didn't get that they were like making fun of Gen Z people or something like that with these people. I was just like, why are you just putting annoying characters in here?
Well, yeah, I think
Because, like, I
the
mean,
fact of making
They
them
were
annoying,
embodying all Gen Zers.
Yeah, they have dietary restrictions. They want to do their dance for you. They're like, you can't tell their gender, or like they have weird names.
They're named Epcot.
Yeah, like,
But it's like all of that though. It's so funny when like old people. I'm 40. Fuck you. But like old people are like, oh, look at these young people being fucking stupid, and it's like you made them like this.
Mm-hmm.
You did this. You gave them like you're mad about.
You named them Epcot.
You named them Epcot.
yeah.
You're mad because they're like they have participation awards. It's like you did that when they were 6.
Mm-hmm.
Like you made like. It's so crazy when people are like, oh, these fucking kids, and it's like you did it.
Yeah,
You made these kids.
The other like reaction I have to it too is like I've been to like Thanksgivings with Gen Z kids, and they're not, at least in my experience, they're not like out there like being obnoxious. They're just like sitting on their phones, not talking to anyone. It's just like, hey, are you
Yeah.
here, man, or no?
But that's
Okay.
also like,
Yeah,
I mean,
100%.
in a way, I mean, when I was a kid, it's not like I was like trying to hang out with the adults either or whatever.
Sure,
It's just
sure.
like I didn't have a phone, so I was doing something else away
Mhm.
from the adults.
Yeah,
I still wasn't really participating with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
adults. It's just like the adults didn't have a way to it was, I guess, less active of me going, I'm clearly don't give a shit about what you're saying.
mm-hmm.
Even though I still didn't when I was 12
yeah.
or
But yeah,
or
but-
19.
yeah. But my point is, they're not like
Or
trying
still.
to like, push their weird
yeah.
wokeness on me or something. It's just like they're just don't give a fuck. It's just like, okay, see ya. I'm gonna go have some more turkey then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's interesting. They could have made that like more of a, I don't know, an obvious joke,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, because it didn't seem to me. Maybe I'm dumb. It just didn't seem like a joke to me.
Mm-hmm.
So then it just seemed like you put annoying people in your show.
Yeah, exactly.
I think just the fact they stood out to me because they were just the only like caricatures
Mm-hmm.
in the scene.
Are you sure? Because
So-
I was watching Carrie the whole time. She seems like a pretty motherfucking
Well,
character.
but I don't,
like,
yeah,
like
her as a character, but I don't think that has changed.
Well, I know, but that's why I was just like, are these just annoying? These are just annoying people.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
everybody else is just a weird character of them being like,
Sure, I guess
like,
that's true.
I'm wearing a 1950s trad wife dress and I'm delivering pies to people, and then this old man is like running away from shit coming out of a thing because like he can't handle like what's happening.
Well, he turned out that he was there because Charlotte was trying to set him up with Carrie, and that's what I think why he was there because he didn't even leave. Everybody left and he stayed, which, he probably wishes he didn't now. Because then once he was covered in shit, he's like, well, nah, I'm going to go because I'm not getting any tonight.
Yeah, no, I mean, generally if you're covered in shit, you shouldn't get any. At least
You
take a
should
shower
go.
first.
You should wash up.
You need to wash up. What else? What else, boys?
I don't know. How did we do in predictions?
Oh, I wrote one other thing, and I'm sorry I'm such a hater about the show.
No, you're not.
But well, I'm sorry that someone that listens to this potentially loves this show, and they're just like, why is he hating on this? And the reason is because this is ridiculous. Everyone in this show has insane person eyes.
Insane person eyes.
Look at all of like, and it's by everyone I mean all of the main characters.
Okay.
All 5 of them. Now I would say all 5 of the main, like when they're talking, they all have insane person eyes. They look like they're wildly like manic.
Hmm.
The whole-
Just like overacting, like
I don't know what it is.
overexpressing.
There was like one or two of them where I'm like, do they have like contacts in their eyes to make their eyes look more crazy? And maybe they don't.
Could be.
So that's my last statement on that. Predictions?
Go for it.
Number 1, Carrie has a YouTube or equivalent show. Doesn't seem like it.
Nope.
Number 2, Miranda is divorced.
I think that is true.
I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Number 3, I said Charlotte's kids are having kids. No, they seem they're still too young and respecting their sexual education and not having sex because they will die if they do.
What are they, Catholic?
I don't know. They went to the Mean Girls School of Sexual Ed.
Oh, okay.
Don't have sex or you'll die.
Nice.
And then I said number 4, the last sentence of the show is going to be, and just like that, ...
Mm-hmm.
And missed opportunity, if you ask me.
Maybe they got the feedback from the killing big episode. Don't do that anymore. Ditch that one.
I would have and just like that, Carrie, I was alone forever. But 1 point.
I also had Carrie as a YouTube show. I had them at a sports event. I had someone dying, and them getting a New York slice at Sbarro. So no points.
No slice. Just some hot pot.
Just some hot pot.
I think my only point, Carrie is a writer again.
Definitely.
And then my number 2, Miranda's graduation. I think that probably came and went in a different. I was just trying to figure out what this last episode was going to be about, and graduation tends to be a good finale pick. Wasn't that though? And then Rose's LGBTQ. It's inconclusive. Did not really come up. Carrie, we did see them though. And then Carrie is seeing someone, and I got that completely wrong. She's not alone. She's on her own.
Yep. Which is also synonymous with being alone. All right. So 1 point.
1 point.
1 point. Cool. Listeners, if you want to hit us up with show suggestions or, tell me why I should like this show, please give me reasons. You can hit us up at FNL Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter, on the Instagram. Only a couple episodes left in the season, boys.
Ooh.
I think
That's interesting.
3-ish maybe before we hit first and lasties. But that's going to do it for us this week. Listeners, thank you for hanging out with us. We'll see you again next week. Goodbye.